Welcome back to This Morning. Now, earlier this year, we launched our very own This Morning allotment.
Yes.
So it's time to find out, how are our fruit and veg doing?
They're being marshalled and zhuzhed and looked after by Phil Vickery. How are your crops coming on, Philip?
We're doing well, actually. I have to say, we are about 2 weeks behind.
Okay.
But what a difference since you were last here. Let me show you this. So here, look at these beetroots. Gone crazy in this past couple of weeks. A bit of rain, a bit of sun. I need some herb, because I'm going to play around that a bit later on. Carrots doing well. They're a little bit behind, not too bad. I need a little bit of thyme flower as well. Coriander's really shot up, and a great little tip here. What I need to do is when they get to this stage and start to seed, just take the tops out, use them as a bolt. Ah, look at this. We did try potato this morning out of there. They're the earlies. Again, about 2 weeks behind. Lettuce are doing OK. Early and late potatoes, courgettes, squashes are doing well. Over here, peas have gone mad. Look at this one here. That was only the past couple of days. Peas, bit of tarragon I need. Chives we've got here. Strawberries. My first strawberries coming. Look,
Oh, they're
one
tiny,
there, one there. Fennel top, which is here. Adam's here. So we're just planting Brussels sprouts for Christmas. Cabbages done very, very well. Over here, I'm going to plant a few salad onions, which we've had in the greenhouse just growing. These will be coming on in a couple of weeks now. They look tiny, but they do really well. Runner beans doing really well as well. Nice flowers. Over here, we also have here cauliflowers and extra cabbages, and also kale's doing really well. Chard, which we'll probably cook in a couple of weeks. Again, come on in these past 10 days phenomenally. Mint's doing quite well. Look at this. In my greenhouse, we have melons. Now, these may not work, but I'm going to try and grow them up. I just pollinated them yesterday. Swede for winter. Salsa, which is not doing too good. Will do. A bit of swede. Again, more Brussels sprouts. Chilies are doing really well. The flowers are on there as well. Cucumber. I've got my first cucumber there, which is growing. Again, a little bit late. Yellow peppers. 4 types of tomato. But today, I'm going to concentrate on the herbs that we grow in the garden to make like a chimichurri, almost like green sauce. Very, very simple. So pop that on there for a second. Let me draw your attention to this. So here are the herbs we did later. I'm going to do it with a pork chop. It's a very simple sauce that uses all these green vegetables with a bit of garlic, a bit of lemon, some anchovy that will go on grilled fish, grilled meats, some stews you can stir it through. Even on crackers with a bit of cheese, it works really, really well. Very simple. Here, fresh sage from the garden, tarragon, parsley, chives, fennel top, onto the plate. I'm only doing this so I can show you where we are. Now, because we're outside, I'm going to talk up the other ingredients we've got here. So, I'm adding a little bit of red chilli flakes, a few chopped gherkins, a few chopped capers into there, a little bit of chopped garlic. Again, don't get mad because it's really, really strong. Anchovy. Now, a lot of people don't put anchovy in sauces. I think it gives a really, really nice background flavour. You don't have to do that if you don't want. It's purely up to you. I like it personally. What else are we going to get there? Lemon juice. Then we've got olive oil and also just plain simple sunflower oil. And what you need to do is blitz that in a blitzer or chop it by hand. It's really, really up to you. Put it back on there. And I'm using this little machine here, and what you want is a lovely green, thick sauce. Look at that there. Don't go mad. You don't want it completely smooth. You want it quite nice and chunky. And then once that's done, you spoon that into a bowl, and you may need to add, look at that, beautiful sauce. You may need to add a little touch of water, a little squeeze of lemon in that goes as well. And then a touch more vinegar, because I know we didn't put too much in at the start. Again, don't overwork it. Now, because I have put anchovy in there and I've already tasted it, it does need a little pinch of salt, not to worry about that. A bit more pepper, in that goes. And if you can leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, it makes all the difference. Now, over here, I've got some pork chops now. A great little tip here. These are about 1 centimetre thick. I've sprinkled those with a bit of salt and sugar and left them for 10 minutes to marinate. Wash it off. A little dusting of corn flour, and when you cook them, it completely changes the flavour profile, OK? A little touch of corn flour or starch, when you grill them, seals in the moisture. Bear in mind that that part of the meat there has less fat per pound than cottage cheese, so you need to be quite careful when you're cooking it. It's very, very simple. Now, I've griddled these, and I'm going to put these onto a plate. like that. You can see the bar marks, nice and juicy. On they go. 1, 2, 3. These are boneless and also skinless. OK, so let's pop that onto there. Hang on, look at that colour. Look at the colour on that. That is because you've actually used a salt and sugar brine. And then what I'm going to do is add the sauce and just pop that down the middle of the pork chops. And again, for things like, as I say, grilled fish, scallops, billy monkfish, it's fantastic. And finally, a few of the herbs that we picked a bit earlier. Some nice fresh fennel, look at that. Bit of sage ripped up on top as well. A few tarragon stalks, a little bit of fresh coriander. Now, one thing about coriander you grow in your own garden is 3 or 4 times stronger than one you can buy in the supermarket, so be really careful. That with a squeeze of lemon, and that is it. Simple, straight to the point, and work with anything. Trust me, it works really, really well.
I trust him.
And how long is it going to take to get to the studio, please? Because my mouth is watering here, Phil. It looks amazing.
Well, let me tell you something. Behind all the crew, they're going to eat it before we get back to you, look.
Oh, no.
I bet they are.
Adam's waiting, look.
It looks delicious.
It sounds like Adam's doing all the hard yards as well, so he deserves it. Phil, it looks absolutely delicious. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. For details on today's recipe, check out our free This Morning app.
Isn't it lovely to see the allotment really coming to life and flourishing?
Or having like a little dinner party in the little greenhouse would be
yes.
lovely.
We'd be happy for the invite, thanks,
yes,
Phil. Just let us know.
anytime. We're free. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.